Hey everybody, it's me, Akasha, and today I am actually going to share with you guys my skincare routine. Now, something I want to bring up real quick before we start. I have switched from like a regular skincare routine that I was doing over to the Kbeauty skincare routine. So currently I am not wearing any foundation, and the only concealer I'm wearing is underneath my eyes. I have my brows, lashes, and lips done, and then I have concealer under my eyes along with some contour and some highlighter. I have no other foundation, so this is all my natural skin. Now I have gotten to the point, this was my goal. My goal was to be able to find an awesome skincare routine where I can actually not feel the need to have to wear foundation or concealer. Now I do some like spot concealing and stuff like that, because you know we have our days, like we'll have Tom visit and then like we'll get like a little breakout because of that. And it was just my goal to be able to basically have my natural skin look so nice that I don't need foundation. I have done some research into the Kbeauty routine, not necessarily the 10-step skincare routine, but I've looked into it. It's just I went into Ulta one day when I was finally introduced to it and found the Kbeauty products there, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna buy the stuff that I need for the proper skincare routine and go for it. So this right here is clean skin, except for the, you know, contour and highlighter and under eye concealer. So this is what my skin currently looks like. So I just wanted to go over the different things that I ended up picking up from Ulta and what has worked for me, and this isn't going to stay my routine. I'm going to be changing things up because I actually want to do review videos on almost every single product I end up using. So you'll probably be seeing individual product reviews on each product that I'm using, because I have things to say about different products, and there are some products that I've actually ended up returning because they were causing me to break out. So let's get started from, I guess you could say, top to bottom in a sense. We'll start with the face cleanser. Now with the face cleanser, I didn't necessarily go super crazy when it comes to price. For those of you who don't know, MOLY, it is a very affordable, in my opinion, a very affordable in skincare. So I ended up picking up their Pure Eco Bamboo Clean Water Cleansing Gel Foam. It's apparently supposed to have like 36%, I believe it's bamboo or aloe or something. But I ended up picking this up, and it's huge. And I think it was like 13 bucks. And when it comes to this, a little bit goes a long way. It's a foam cleanser, and this isn't necessarily the first step, but it's like the step you'll be using every single day. And what I end up using with this is this cute little foam maker thing. And what it is it's to keep your hands from actually physically touching your face, so that way you don't cause any irritation and, you know, not letting your oils get on your face. You don't have to be like hardcore like that, but for some people who have the really hardcore like cystic acne, when it doesn't really necessarily have anything to do with hormones, any type of irritation that you do to your skin will cause more breakouts. And I thought the whole irritation causes breakouts thing was like garbage, but then I ended up figuring that out later really quick. So that's what I use for my face cleanser. There's so much left in here. When I first started this, I ended up picking up a kit from Ulta that was kind of like the start of what got me into the Kbeauty skincare. And that thing was awesome. I'll have like it posted up right here so you guys can see it if you wanted to pick it up. It's a good start when you want to work your way into the Kbeauty skincare. One of the usual first steps when you're doing your skincare routine, or when I'm doing my skincare routine, is removing your makeup. Now some people use makeup wipes and some people use an oil cleanser. Kbeauty routine, it was an oil cleanser. So I ended up receiving this one. It's Love Your Bare Face. This one as you can see, I used every like single drop of what was in here, and this came in the kit that I bought that got me started. This stuff was amazing. It's super soft. It makes your skin feel soft, and it doesn't feel super thick like it's going to clog your pores, and it removed my makeup really well. The only thing it kind of had issues with removing was the glue for my lashes. After moving on from that, I noticed I didn't receive any type of clogged pores or anything from using it, and usually you'll use an oil cleanser before you use a foam cleanser, but you only use the oil cleanser if you have makeup. This is called, you know, double cleansing. I ended up picking this one up. I can't even say the name, but I'll have it posted up. And I also have prices posted up with some of these. I think the price was really good on this. I noticed that with the big bottle of this one, the price was the same for these, but this one actually contains more of the cleanser. So this one I feel kind of does a better job than this one does. I feel like that if you're going to end up kind of picking up one of them, you should see which one works best for you, but I do think I would recommend this one so far on how I've been using it. It's, again, very thin and nice, and it removes all the makeup. It removes hard to remove makeup, and it's been doing really well when it comes to the glue as well. Now moving on from cleansers, let's move on to toners. So the toner I ended up picking up is from COSRX, and this is a very popular brand when it comes to Kbeauty, and they have some really cool products. Like, one of their products that I really want to pick up are these like little stickers that you put on your pimples, and it's supposed to like get rid of them. You put it on overnight and stuff. But this toner contains AHA and BHA, and this is used to lightly exfoliate your skin. So for some people this might not be a good idea, because if your skin is super sensitive, this might be a little too harsh for you. But for me, it has been doing a really good job. The only thing is I have noticed some light irritation right here, and it almost looks like that it was starting to cause some little bit of damage. The thing about AHA and BHA is you shouldn't, it's like phototoxic. So basically, if you're going to use it, you need some really strong sunscreen, or else it kind of amplifies how the sun can affect your skin. And I did notice that I was getting some kind of, it looked like damage right here. So I decided to switch off of this to see if this was what was causing it, if it was causing irritation there. As you can see, I have some left over, and I'm switching over to a toner that does not contain, you know, basically a chemical exfoliant in a sense. This is really good for when you don't want to use a physical cleanser to like scrub your face, which if you get one that's too harsh, it actually causes irritation and more acne. This will help kind of keep you from bringing that irritation and causing breakouts. But I keep on wanting to share so much information. I'm going to do an independent review on this because I've basically used almost the whole bottle. So the next one I'm using is a Deep Water Dual Moisturizer, and here it is. This has oil in it, and it says that it like has water, but it has multiple different oils in it, and you can see the separation from the oil and whatever else is in there. And I've noticed I switched over to this recently, and I'm starting to think that this might be making me break out. I can't say for sure. This is super gentle. I think that if you're very sensitive to like kind of like chemical exfoliators, this is a lot more gentle and it'll be nicer to your skin. And it is extremely moisturizing. Like, after you clean your face and you use this, it feels so soft. Bad thing that I'm thinking is starting to happen to me is I think I'm starting to get clogged pores here and here, here, and here. If I like look up really close to my skin, I'm starting to notice like kind of clogged pores and a lot of texturing happening. And this happened after I started using this, so we'll see what happens. So I'm kind of iffy about this. Don't take this as a review right now, because it might not be causing that. Like, that might just be it healing, because I don't have the kind of damage that I had before. Since I started using this, that damage has started going away, but now I'm having like clogged pores, possibly. So I'm going to be doing a review on this later. So now we're done with toners. Now I'm going to move on to essence and serums. Now what these are is they are basically what you want to attack the most. If you're dealing with blackheads, you get a serum for blackheads. If you're dealing with acne, you get a serum for acne. If you're dealing with like hyperpigmentation or other things like that, or dry skin, you get a serum or an essence made for that. Now for those of you who've been seeing the glass skin thing going around, list of things that this individual uses, and it is also from COSRX. It's the Advanced Snail 96, I think that says Mucin Power Essence, or it's basically like snail mucus stuff. And you can see from the quick little clip that it is got that like sticky snail like thing to it. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I love this stuff. I don't even know why I keep on showing this. I'll be doing a detailed video on this, but don't let this scare you. I know it looks super gross, but it absorbs into your skin like crazy. And so many people love this stuff. It's really good. If you decided you want to try out an essence, I highly recommend this one, because even as we were leaving Ulta and the cashier was ringing up my product, they were saying, oh my gosh, I love this stuff. Ever since I started including this in my skincare routine, it has completely changed my skin and skin texture. She's like, I'm wearing BB cream now. I don't wear like heavy foundation anymore, because she's that comfortable with her skin after using this stuff. Again, COSRX, very good company. From all the products that I've tried from them, love them. This one is the NIP+FAB Hydrate, and this is a Dragon's Blood Fix Plumping Serum. Now, the reason why I bought this is because, for those of you who don't know, I do practice witchcraft, very spiritual, and dragon's blood is used major in my practice, and it's used for cleansing. So when I saw this, this is like one of my favorite things to use. Like it's cleansing and it smells bomb. Now I've never seen it in skincare ever, so for me to find this, I was like, I need this in my life. So at the same time, I was very intimidated and scared. I thought that it could possibly cause me to break out, because if you've never seen it in skincare before, there might be a reason why, you know? It smells very strong, but the smell does go away, and it's just awesome. I don't know if this has caused a very big difference in my skin, but I love it for the dragon's blood part of it. When I do apply it, it does feel really soft and like it's moisturized my skin a lot. Ever since I started this routine too, I've been having like a very dewy look. Right now I kind of matted myself down a little bit because, you know, lights and it might be too dewy. Ooh, I almost forgot. This came with my little kit, and it's what your skin needs. It's a restorative facial milk, and this stuff I think is really nice, but out of everything in the kit, I have not used the whole thing of this, and it's because I really don't feel like it was doing a ton for my skin. I think it's great, but honestly, I've looked into this company and I've seen some of their other products, and they have this rosehip facial oil that people go on about. They say it's so amazing, and my mother-in-law actually picked it up, and it is amazing. I've seen her skin. She just looks so flawless and glowy. It's great stuff. She says she would give up everything in her skincare routine, because I got her into this Kbeauty one. Like, you know, when you see the Korean girls and their skin, they're just so beautiful and flawless. So of course you're gonna take their advice, you know, and use what they're using. So she got on board with me with doing this, and she said if she had to give up everything or anything in her skincare routine, she would get rid of everything and only use her facial oil, because she loves it that much. That's the only thing she'll never give up, she said. Didn't know how I was going to do this last part, but we'll go on to moisturizers. And I'm going to start out with the daytime moisturizer. So when you do your routine, you can do everything the same, and then you use a daytime moisturizer with a sunscreen. because you need to protect your skin, because some of these products, not all of them, I think more so the toner that I showed you, can contain things in it that are phototoxic, and when you have your skin out in the daylight, then it can cause damage. Now if you decide to use one of those toners that kind of remove dead skin, you can use it at night only, or maybe twice a week, or just specifically at night, because then that way you'll know you won't be exposed to sunlight, so in the morning you can clean it off and you know that you won't get damaged. So anyways, next one is the daytime moisturizer, and this one is another one from MOLY, and it's so cute. Ever since I've seen this packaging, like, I just love it. It is the cutest thing, and I just want to buy it all the time because of how freaking cute it is. I think after I use everything in here, I'm not throwing this away, I'm keeping it. I'm gonna just put other crap in it. But it has a very white, like, moisturizer inside, and if you don't rub it in enough, you'll be able to see it on your skin. To me, this is almost like a BB cream in a sense, because it kind of looks like a foundation, like a little bit, but that's if you don't rub it in all the way. Another thing about it is I kind of feel like during the winter it needs a little bit extra something, so possibly an oil, and what I do is I like to add vitamin E oil to it, because I notice that during the winter my skin gets dry a lot faster, and this by itself doesn't do the job. It actually needs some vitamin E oil. Here I go, like, giving you guys a review. But this is another one that I use. I absolutely love it, and with this, a little goes a long way. I've had this for a good while now, and when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's not that much, but it actually goes a long way. So the next one is Night Shift Deep Sleep Facial Mask. This is again another one that I got with the little mini kit that I purchased, and I love this stuff. This is a night mask, and you only use it at night. You can put it on after all of your other products, and it keeps your face feeling super soft and smooth in the morning. It's just the best. It lasts all night. It's supposed to, you know, help you absorb and suck in all the stuff that you put on your face and have it activate and junk, and it's got like a lot of benefits on its own. Now I've been using this like hardcore. It's literally about to be gone, because as you can see, I cut it open in the top so that I can get every single little bit of it, because it is just amazing. It feels so good. Since I know I'm running out of that, I didn't want to buy another one because I want to test out other products for you guys, and I ended up picking up a new one, and this one was actually very affordable in price. It's from COSRX as well. It's the Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Spa Mask. Now, I've been hearing a lot of great things when it comes to rice in products. It's supposed to remove texture, which I've noticed I've been having issues with, and I noticed that since I started this skincare routine, I have gotten rid of a lot of problems, and some of my problems was underneath my eyes. I've been getting, I want to call it like milia. It's like the really hard little white balls and stuff under the skin that's very hard to get rid of. This stuff has been helping my skin and lightening that up. And I have a lot of texturing here because I wear glasses, and the glasses being here for some reason are causing a lot of texture. Now, I've been hearing that rice is supposed to do the job. I haven't used this one yet though, so we'll see how that goes, and I'll be giving you guys a full review on that. So these next two little things that I wanted to show you are kind of like eye creams in a sense. You can buy regular nice eye creams. They're awesome. I've seen them there, but I decided to pick these ones up. They're very cute. Again, they're from MOLY, and this one has many different oils in it, and it feels so good and soft on your eyes. Like, you just go like that and it lasts all night. It's awesome. And then this one is another great one. It's for daytime. As you can see, this one has a lot more than this one. I like this one a lot more. I have something to say about this one later that I'll talk to you about, but for now, I'm just going to show you. Now for this one, it kind of is really great as a concealer because with your little dark under eyes, this kind of lightens that up because it's so white. I don't know if you can see that. and it very much matches the moisturizer. But this one, I would use it under my eye and it would look like I was wearing concealer. Only thing is it likes to break up a little bit, so then after a long day it kind of looks terrible. But it also is supposed to help lighten up down there as well, so it's really good for lightening your dark circles and stuff, which I think mine are just hereditary, and there's not much I can do about it, but whatever. Alright, so we're almost done, you guys. I'm sorry, I know I've been talking a really long time. I'm going to try to make this super quick. So the next one is the Strawberry Black Sugar like Food Therapy from SKINFOOD. Now, this is a very popular one. This is again another one of those ones you hear about from like the glass skin routine thing, and this stuff is the best. And it smells so good, like you want to eat it. And it's got like the little seeds from the strawberry in it, and it's supposed to have black salt in it to kind of help exfoliate your skin. Or black sugar, my bad. They do have like other ones that have black salt, I think, but this stuff is so great. You leave it on for 15 minutes, you know, you scrub and then you leave on for 15 minutes and you clean off and your face feels bomb and so soft. Now, this next one I love so very much, and I have a little story about this one, but I'm not going to tell you about it in this video because I've already taken too much time. So here we have the BioPeel Advanced Treatment from Neogen Dermatology. This one is the lemon one. Now you may have seen this on other videos, but like it's pink. That one is the wine one, this one is the lemon. Now this one is really, really good for hyperpigmentation. And for me that was very important because I have a lot of hyperpigmentation around my mouth, and then I would also have that from, you know, previous pimples and stuff that have popped and they'll be like around, and this is supposed to like chemically exfoliate your skin. This stuff is amazing. Like I love this stuff and it smells so good. Like I'm not gonna open it, but yeah. So yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed getting to see all the stuff in my skincare routine. Now no, some of this stuff I've switched out and some of this stuff is like new, and I will be switching out stuff and getting new stuff and doing reviews for you. There are a couple of products that I have returned, and I'll be talking about that in a different video and explaining why I did that. And there's some products that, like this one, I might end up returning depending on what it does to my skin. But keep your eye open for that review. If any of these products you really like and want to see a review on, please tell me in the comments below. And if you've had certain experiences with some of these products, please let me know down below. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would like to hear about it as well, so they see if it's like a good idea to get into this routine or not, or pick up certain products. And also like let everyone know what your skin type is, so that way if you had a bad reaction to some of these and you're a certain skin type, then someone who will read your comment can be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't get it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know I talked a lot, but I really wanted to share this with you. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you in the next video. Please like this video down below and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.